Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Richard and this is Body of Energy. Today I'm going to be discussing guiding principles and uses of several different energy tools. The purpose of an energy tool is to separate the prejudice of the one using the tool from the answer. All energy tools are directed by the one using the tool. And energy tools have three parts. First, the knowledge of the principles and the tool itself. Second, the way the tool gives the answer. And third, the source from which the answer comes. First, I'm going to discuss three tools that basically give yes and no answers. The first of which is dividing rods, sometimes known as divining rods or witching tools. Now this tool is an excellent tool for finding water. It's also excellent for finding precious metals. So the person who developed this tool had a goal in mind, and that was to find water. And they work quite well for that. They give a yes and no answer. They can also give answers that are a little bit more complex, like how deep the water is, or the width of the vein of water underneath. You can also find water pipes. You can find the break in your water pipe. You can find sewer pipes. Lots of things that pertain to water. So the way they work is a person holds them loosely in their hand, and the person directs the tool. So if I decide that X marks the spot, the tool itself will cross and create an X over the water. And then when I'm not over the water, the tool will come back straight. Now this tool responds quite well when I'm actually walking over water or over some kind of a pipe that has water in it. Now it can be directed the opposite way, as I've mentioned before, that you could start out like this, and they will go straight when you cross water. Now, of course, that's not the common way to use them, but it is a way that somebody can direct this tool. Now, personally, I've had great success with this tool. I found water pipes. I found the actual leak where the water pipes were broke, and dug up the spot, and there was the leak, and there was the pipes. And it's a great tool. So parts of this tool is understanding that there was a goal in mind. The goal in mind was to find things that were hidden under the earth, such as water or precious metals. So the person who developed this tool had that goal in mind, and then developed how the tool would give the answer, and understood the principles that governed the tool and how the answer would be received. So this is a tool that basically gives yes and no answers. And it's a great tool for what it was designed for. Also, it can be used for several other things. And once again, the person using the tool has a goal. And so then they form the tool to meet that goal. And they cause the tool to give the answers in a way that they direct, whether it be crossing or staying straight, and understanding where the answer comes from. Now, the second kind of tool that basically gives yes and no answers is a pendulum. I made this pendulum myself. I like this pendulum because it has a lot of weight. And this is an actual crystal sphere. So it was appealing to me. And I wrapped it with some wire, put it on a chain, and it works quite well. So the way a pendulum works is by holding it and watching how it moves. I can direct a pendulum to give me a yes answer by circles. And as I think about a yes answer, the pendulum responds to my thoughts that I want to be shown a yes answer. So when I'm asking questions using a pendulum, if my pendulum is spinning in a circle, to me, I've directed that pendulum to represent a yes answer. Also, I've directed the pendulum to swing back and forth in a straight line when the answer is a no. So that's how I've personally directed this tool to respond. And this tool basically gives yes and no answers.